I just feel so proud, you know. I think I said it already, but this group is really special, and it will never happen again the way that it happened this year with this group of people. And I think I just feel really proud. And yeah, it was emotional though. I mean, and exciting. I mean, they kept saying to me, this feels so different. This feels so different. You know, we're performing with no one in the theater. I'm asking them to dance so big with no one watching except for the four of us. And they did it, you know? So I'm happy. You know, the curtain is closed and they took their final bows, and that was it. So watching them on stage was everything to me, because I didn't know if that would ever happen this year, and it was very emotional. I cried.
I feel complete, like my senior year has been complete. Like, even if I didn't get to do anything else, prom, graduation, or whatnot, I still wanted to dance at Fort Hays at least one more time, be on the stage with the lights at least one more time. That's all I was hoping for from the beginning of the school year.
I'm really happy I got to do something. I really thought, I'm like, there's no way that I could.
I'm mostly proud of myself for being able to like stick to something and like do good and like be around people who are also doing good.
Dance sometimes is just made to look effortless. Like, you're not meant to see the pain. You're meant to see the beauty of it. So that's something as dancers that we pride ourselves on, of making it look effortless as much as we can.
And this is the thing about dance, is it's you on the stage. Yes, you can play a character, but it's your body and your expressivity. It takes a heck of a lot of vulnerability. And that's a big ask for young people.
Even in the midst of a pandemic that we've never seen before, even in the midst of great tragedies that we have not seen before, the students at Fort Hays, the students in Columbus, the teachers, the staff, we all still rise up.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. I want to kick off the Thursday, March 23rd meeting of the Neighborhood School Development Partnership Committee meeting. We do not have a quorum today, so what we'll be doing is going over the agenda, providing our feedback for the board to take action at a later date. So with that being said, I'd like to convene the meeting, and the minutes have been distributed to the group. Please review them and go over them, and at the next meeting we'll be able to make a formal vote to approve. So that takes care of item number 2 on the agenda. For item number 3, there is no presentations required for the discussion, so we're going to move on to item number 4, action items. So 4.01, award general contract to T-Built Construction Services for the security vestibule upgrades at multiple sites, project number 23009. Bob, I'll turn it over to you to help facilitate the presentation.
Yes, that will be Lori Seeger, our project manager, that will be presenting.
Thank you.
Rob.
Thank you. Hang on a second. This is project 23009. We are installing security vestibules in 7 schools this summer. This is our ad that went in the dispatch. This is the notice that went on our website. It was estimated at $664,320. This was our pre-bid meeting agenda. We met, it was virtual, and then I took everybody on a walk. We did this actually had to be rebid the first time busted, so this is the second go round. We had 3 bidders. T-Built Construction was our low bidder at $489,053. This is the architect's recommendation letter and his letter to the bonding company noting that they were substantially low. This is the legislation in the amount of $489,053. The draft of their contract. The LADE participation, they are coming in at, I believe, 5.1%, and Terry has signed off. Are there any questions?
Yes, quick question, and forgive me if you've already mentioned this, but which schools are going to be receiving these vestibules?
Ames down at Fort Hayes, Art Impact Middle School, Champion Middle School, East High School, Downtown High School, South High School, Southwood Elementary, and Wedgwood Middle.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Are there any questions from board members?
No, but I'll note that the Technical Oversight Committee did and did approve.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think if there's no concerns, this expresses our recommendation. We think it's a good project, and yeah, from that standpoint, we look forward to the board taking action at a later date. Thank you. Great. Moving on to action item 4.02, award of general contract to Miles McClellan Construction for the auditorium and gymnasium at multiple sites, project number 23007. Bob, I'll turn over to you for the presentation.
Lori actually is the project manager for all 3 of these today, so
all right, Lori's all in your court.
It is the Lori show this morning.
All right. Thank you.
This is contract 23007. This is the ad that went in the dispatch and ran twice in February and the first week of March. This is the ad that was on our website. This is our pre-bid meeting agenda. We had a few people attendant. I did walkthroughs with them after the meeting. We had 1 builder, Miles McClellan, bidder at $2,669,107. I'm sorry, we took the alternates too, so the number is $2,352,107. The alternates were for new seating in the cafeteria, in the gymnasiums. So here's a draft of their contract for $2,669,107. Here's a draft of their contract. Anticipating your question this time, we are renovating the gym and the auditorium at Westmore, the auditorium at Gifted, the main auditorium at Fort Hayes, and the gymnasium at Johnson Park. Here is their LEDE participation form. They are committing to meet their 20%, and Terry has signed off. Do you have any questions? And I really apologize if you can hear the rain off my mic. So,
Are there any questions from the board? I have one quick question, and this is a little bit of a technical matter, but can you explain what taking the alternate means? You took the alternate pricing for this project there. I don't think I've seen that before myself, but can you explain that to me?
we were confused. We were concerned that we would come in, that our bids would be awardable under estimate. So we separated out the bleachers for the gymnasiums as an alternate. If we couldn't afford them, we wouldn't take them. If we could, we would obviously take them.
Gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate the clarification.
Yep.
Any other comments? Is everyone positive and in favor of the project?
As well, the Technical Oversight Committee reviewed and approved as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lori.
You're welcome.
Moving on then to our final action item for this morning, action item 4.03, award general contract to Martin Public Seating Incorporated for the auditorium and gymnasium upgrades at Fort Hayes Gifted Academy and Westmore Middle School, project number 23007. Lori, the floor is yours.
Okay. So this is the complimentary portion of this project. We separated out the seating for the auditorium in order to fast track it. Because we were concerned that we wouldn't get them in time for school to start. So we took these through state term contract. This is the proposal for Martin Seating. State term contract, for those who aren't aware, is basically the numbers are pre-bid with the state or the feds. And we take advantage of their bargaining power. So these are proposals. The total amount is $452,353.55. This is the legislation. This is the LEDE form. We worked with the vendor to get as much LEDE participation as they could get, which in this case is basically going to be the demolition of the old seating.
Can you tell us what that number represents? I can't see it. I'm sorry.
As I can't see. I actually can't see it either. I know that it is less than 20%.
It's 6.27%.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are there any further questions?
Are there any additional questions or comments from the board?
Nope, the Technical Oversight Committee reviewed last week and also approved.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think this speaks in favor of the project there. So thank you, Lori, for your time. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Mr.
I just have a comment because I don't know if it's typical modus operandi on how you guys decided to break out a certain portion of the project to make sure that it could be timely, but I really like that strategy. I think that was really smart and insightful on you guys' part. That way of kind of working around supply chain, so to speak. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
absolutely. It is a great point. We appreciate the creativity and the hard work to get to this particular place. So thank you so much, Lori.
Thank you.
So that concludes agenda item number 4. Moving on to number 5, community inclusion report. There are no action items under this agenda item. Columbus Board of Education. Anyone from the board would like to say a few words? No worries if not.
Thank you all for your hard work and working with us to ensure that this committee maintains its voice and its space with us in the district. I do remember when this committee was created, long before I ever became a board member. But the work that you guys have continued to do, and there's much ahead for us to accomplish. I just want to share that directly, that as we ponder upcoming projects, as we look at how we're reimagining Columbus City Schools, you guys will be a part of that group and that team that play a significant role in that decision-making, that direction, so to speak. So thank you for this.
Thank you, Board Member.
Thank you, staff, as well.
Yeah, I want to add my thanks to all of you for your service, and thanks for an efficient meeting.
Yeah, you're here. Thank you, Board Member Brown. Moving on to number 7, interim superintendent report. And then, yes, no old business, any old business? Any new business? All right, with that, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right. There it is, 8:15. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.